Hello. I don't really have a name because I don't really post many videos. Just call me Bre. This is going to be a playthrough of Pathologic 2, mostly at the request of my Discord. This is currently a test. I'm only even doing sort of my... I like to call it my radio voice, even though I've never actually done radio. Just to, in case I ever release it, and just to test audio, I guess. This is one of my favourite games. We'll just get started on it. Yeah, this is one of my favourite games. It is phenomenal. It's also terrifying. Not really in the survival horror jump scare sense, as you'll see in a moment, but more in the personal sense. It's quite harrowing. Anyway, here's our beginning. The dank and spooky back room of a theatre. So, Burak, your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt and a second failure. Come on, the first run was decent. That is not for you to judge. We gave it all we had. Whatever. You're dismissed. The bird will give you your final payment. Aren't you tired of these beakheads? They're trouble. They were the only useful people around. Right. Smug twat. Trust me. Oh, bit of lag there. Oh, here's a fun thing. See the blood stain there? This is quite atmospheric, isn't it? But see the blood stain there? It's like it's a JPEG of Africa they just scrumpled up. Honestly, I'm not having a go at the developers. I actually really love them, and I actually hope that it's become a big seller on GOG, but it didn't sell too well at launch. There's a whole story. Watch some other videos. Anyway, this is Bachelor Fuckwit, who looks unsettlingly like my dad. They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. Where are the birds? Up. Where else? If you mean the real ones. I meant the orderlies.
Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down and I'll tell you. Lower. Lower now. They're fingers.
Did they tell you that?
Yeah, this is a direct quote. We're not birds, we're fingers. That's why people call them executors. Are you tired? Want me to relieve your headache?
Go ahead. It's not like you can actually do it. Freaking creepy little gremlin. Alright, so we head up the stairs. This atmospheric theatre to meet just a friendly, nice man who, he's really going to be... He looks cuddly, I want a plushie. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid what they're due in the cathedral. That's when the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fine. Exit stage here. Love this little touch. You can't see them, but they cast shadows. Honestly, there's so many great little touches here. I love this game so much. Oh yeah, this is the mind map. We'll see more of this later. But for now, we'll fix everything. The decision will be made in the cathedral. Day 12. The last one. Which the Haruspex ends with a semicolon. Guys, colon? That sounds like another... sounds like something... Anyway. This is lovely, isn't it? Just a nice stroll through a peaceful town at night. Look at that, a friendly local bug cloud. And look at this. These nice men are going to be very nice to these other nice men. See, it's not certain where this game's set, but it seems to be Russia. He was just a bit cold. They wanted to warm him up. Who puts a spotlight on that? Oh, nice men with other nice men. God, these guys are just friendly. Move along, Doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. Who are these people? They're looters. Like I said, work as usual. You do your job, we'll do ours. You shall let them go. A couple less, a couple more. What does it matter? Lovely men. Really, really lovely men. This bitch. Hey. I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? Speak, but please be quick. It won't take long. The town is gone, and to hell with it. But the kin are also gone. Your family is gone. Your father remains unavenged, his path unfollowed. The 7 children who entrusted their lives to you are dead. You are the only one left. Do you want to save yourself at least? No. You don't know the whole situation. Not all is lost. The outbreak can still be curbed. That's why I'm going to the cathedral. It's there that the decision about the bombardment is made. Heed my advice. You think she loves you? Think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. Bayarla, Saba. And now I need to go. Pleasant. I really hope the recording's picking it up. You can hear a kid screeching. Like a baby. Just a really friendly town, this. Sorry, there's someone I'm keeping a lookout for. Some creepy little bastard. Oh yeah, I'll explain the mechanics in a bit more detail as they're introduced. I'm not going to start with this stuff immediately. Which is also why I'm doing the scanny, like green, the black screen thing. You'll understand what it is in a moment. I'll explain it when it can be fucked. Normal. If he's up here, as I remember... Oh no, he's not. Shit. There's someone you can meet here, but I think I've missed him. You alright? It's a nice touch. If you've played the original version of this, you probably have an idea of who those two are. You have no idea how much relevance to the plot this thing has. But for now, our play begins here. Well, it ends and it begins. You'll see why in a moment. Hello. Is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? I want to influence your decision somehow. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemi Burach, surgeon. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have one chance. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. No, Burach. If you told me you had 3 cars of that panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We only had 12 days! That's not enough time! Oh God, Aglaya, please. Why have you come? You now decide the town's fate. We already decided everything, without you. You've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us, a backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine? Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on, the person who let me down. Out! Now! I only need 1 more day! Hey, you over there! Seize this man and throw him out. All of you, please listen. And suddenly... No, she's still moving. I just want to make a clever time stop joke, maybe a reference to an overblown anime, but no. Fucking Iceberg Lodge. So you insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not second. First one. Alright, let's roll then. Let us imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. Alright, let's roll. Oh yeah, don't expect consistency from my voice here. I have no memory for it. I don't even know if I'm going to keep the same voice for Artemate because I might read some of his lines in a very thick Scottish accent. Just for a fucking giggle. And I'm good at it. Oh shit, I should have read that. Ah well, you got eyes, you can read it. Look, if you wanted to smuggle K, you could have just put it in your arsehole like the rest of us. How'd you get inside this coffin? Me? You were the one in the coffin. Why'd you crawl in there? I was hiding. From who? Death? Yes, and people too. It's a bit too early for me to show my face. A bit too early. So you're visiting our town too, huh? A coffin is the best means of transportation in the world.
It can get you to unimaginable places.
You look alive, though. So that vehicle's beyond your means for now. A free rider, huh?
Just like you.
No one sells tickets to ride this train. Well, I'm going back to bed.
Some nice bread here.
Oh shit.
Darkness. When suddenly... bam! That's a lot of empty coffins. And maybe quite a few filled ones.
Perfectly normal. Oh, they modelled the bollocks too, you can see them.
Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from. Except when there's a silly mistake. Like this crash.
Dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. What's that monster? Header behind. Is there something behind me?
That is Bos Turoch, a creature of steppe legends from which the world was created. What was he trying to achieve here?
Stupid. Life can never prevent death. What's ahead then? Why the fires?
As you can see, the blood no longer flows in this artery. There's a clot.
You're a doctor, aren't you? Do you have medicine with you?
Medicine? What for?
How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours too once the beast leaves the tracks. I have a lot of time in my hands then. Bills are stubborn. I wonder if I'll get banned for looking at cow bollocks. I mean, you can see videos like cat's bollocks when you look them up on YouTube. But oh, well, that's... I'm half playing a character and half voicing this myself. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Oh, it's Lemmy again. He really does look like Lemmy to me. We don't have any pieces to play, you fuckwit.
Want to share secrets?
You first.
I'm worried people won't be happy to see me in the town. What if they shun me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toll is too small? I could fail to meet my goal. But maybe this is my only anxiety.
Yes, I can do it. Are you an insurance man?
Not really. You turn now. Be honest and your fate will change. That's how it goes.
I'm worried about my father. He summoned me with a letter. A troublesome one. Something bad's happened.
Do you want to play?
I'm game.
Dice?
What are the stakes?
Your fate.
You're a funny man. What would you do if Lemmy just like showed up at your door and asked you to play a game of Fate? Like, would you go along with it? Would you think it was a sketch? I would. And then I'd probably lose my fate because I'm a fucking idiot. Hi, ladies. Guys, did you see what was in the other room? I mean, that shit's fuck. Hey, mate, listen, there's like a bunch of fucking mimes in the other room. It's creeping the shit out of me. Can you do something about it? Nice bulge. Impressionist in a way. Sort of with the leaves and that. I must say, ma'am, you have quite impeccable taste in fine arts. Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you deaf? You're feverish. Water. I'm so thirsty. I need to drink fresh water. Please, bring it to me. Where do I get it? Outside. In the yard. Hard to talk. Keep silent now.
Water and a spindle.
I was about to sing lyrics because there's from a Nobody Home by Pink Floyd, but then I remember that was a tourniquet, not a spindle, that he references. Although you can't get tourniquets in this.
And we now have some lovely fresh water.
And I'm thinking of Big Les. It's made out of water. I'm trying to work out what the shape of that could be. I mean, I know I have a slight idea of where we are, but kind of a bow? Like the fire kind of makes its eye? Like the back thing? I don't know. I'm not an expert. You're out there, lads. Gotta say, people here are easily entertained.
Thirsty, fellow traveller?
Not me, someone else.
There's water in a wooden barrel behind you. You walked past your goal. Not for the first time and certainly not for the last.
I saw the light. I thought it invited me here.
Like a moth.
Ouch. Fucking furries.
Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this. If eyes and ears were switched, what would be right?
If noses and mouths were switched, what would be fixed? Did you kill him?
Answer the question, Kyala.
You're a stepman. You must know the answer.
I don't. Then be on your way, Kyala. People don't like people.
No, people don't kill people. Is that man alive then? Ugh. That's I kind of want one of those little plushy heads that they wear. I know not plushy heads, but you know what I mean. I don't even have a comment for that. You alright, lads? Both of you got taller. She's done the wains against me. I'm actually debating whether to talk like Lemmy.
Bad dream.
Why did you wake me up?
Did I? Awaken? Asleep? It doesn't matter. You're a restless man. I just wondered what's inside you.
I told you already. I'm worried about father.
So you want to meet your da?
Yeah.
Me too.
Good for you. Now leave me alone. Can't even buy a fucking sandwich. Let Mother Boddle caress your step, Colboon.
You haven't forgotten your people, have you?
No, I haven't.
Do you have a good heart?
Well, it's healthy.
We hear earth with our hearts. This heart has a pulse. So does earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs, the language of warmth and cold. Look, Tanger, and listen. Whose words are all around? What does earth say?
I can't decipher this language. A lot of times pass. You were gone. You forget many things. Your heart is spoiled, Katanga. Let us see if it's rotten. How can you see that?
The fight will show. Whose heart is keen? Who hears the unheard words?
You will see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. I'll take a look. So yeah, this is just the basic combat tutorial. I'm actually quite good at the combat in this game, which will probably not show during gameplay because I'm, talking and playing at the same time are difficult things. Haha, fuck you. I'm fucking Naruto here, you can't fucking hit me. Please! Get pumped. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking. I think this guy did a bit of boxing. Like, that was a good weave. Ura! 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 Here's the thing, when greatly wounded the opponent surrenders, but it's one of the most useless mechanics in the game.
Let us trade here, Colboon. Let's become kin. What need you have of mine? Isn't it rotten?
A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There is no me and you. There's a people, Katanga. Mix your flesh with ours. Alright, let it be so. A living human heart. A human heart. Living, but vermiculous. What the fuck does vermiculous mean? Like, I've got a big vocabulary, like, I'm a pretentious twat. Surprised I didn't know that word. Probably medical. We're almost there. You relieved? Oh yes, can't wait to get there. Just can't wait. You know, I'm gonna stop blowing my voice uncanny to him. Are we there already? Don't worry, you can't miss it. We're riding the rails, and a railroad, like fate, always has a final destination. Our next step will be our last, the true stop. These trails feel endless. I'll walk next time. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father. I'm sure he can't wait. Good luck to you too. Ginger Lemmy. Gingy. My dad has dark hair and my mum has ginger hair, so my dad calls her the Ginger Ninja.
Dad.
Okay, I really hope the record picked this up, but if it didn't, I was silent there because I was listening to Isidore talk, basically saying, son, I feel a big trial coming. I'm growing old. I need an assistant. Come fucking help me out. You've been away in the capital studying. Hope it's been fruitful. Come help Papa. Dad? After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Oh. Sorry, I'm recording. I just noticed that my flatmate left his wallet on the couch. I could literally nick 20 quid out of this. Like, literally, there's 20 quid sticking out of the wallet I could nick. I mean, I wouldn't do it, because, you know, gee, his wallet's on the couch. Only 2 people live here. 20 quid's gone from the wallet. It's not exactly fucking rocket science. Ooh. This is me. Artemy. Oh, fuck me. Day 1, in which the Harrispex finds his hometown has changed beyond recognition. Trust me, I'm gonna need all this shit I'm looting today. You know, I never actually attempted this. I don't think I've ever tried to loot the guys I kill. Oh, trust. Okay, the reason I'm reacting the way I am, you will see as this game goes on. Fucking trust me. You hit hard for a hunchback, but oh boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. That's how you do it too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. A hunchback, kid, I'm bent over in pain here. You need to handle that bleeding, old man. You're covered in blood. Your own blood. I know that. Here you go, a tourniquet. It used to be my leash, but seems like you need more. Thanks. You're a nice kid. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you?
Zing, pow, blam, 3 guys dead!
That ain't the right way. Ain't how we do things around here. Yeah, what's the right way then?
Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him.
3 times max? Send him running. Just let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you, jeez. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, see, it's kind of the sight mode. The developer's the director hated putting it in, but it's fucking great.
The one with the knife was Carrick.
A leather worker. Not gonna cry for him, that guy was nuts. Was this an ambush? How long were they waiting for me?
They weren't waiting for you.
I think you were an accident. Then who's the real target? I don't know. Rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should stick around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. Good boy. I fucking love Artemy. Just lines like that. Enter stage dirt. Well, Burach, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. Can't do much on such short notice. You've been bashed on the head several times, and the locals' fists are heavy. One of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too, and the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So, what's your plan? Any good advice? Dressing your wounds would be a good idea. Thanks, beakhead, but the doggy over there helped me already. What doggy, Burach? Are you hallucinating already? There aren't any dogs here. I could use more bandage, though, if you know where to get them. A drugstore, Burach. You've been studying surgery for 6 years and you're just finding that out now. But it's not just about the wounds. Even when they're dressed, you still need to be aware of your body. It's not always on your side. Pay attention to its needs. Thanks. I'll keep you in mind if we need to learn more about human anatomy. Welcome back home, Borden. You've been away a while. You probably don't remember the beady scent of twire in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children loved their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Should I feel bad for them? Say sorry, maybe? Maybe you should. Your father would. A brilliant doctor, far better than us. Oh, we're colleagues now? Yeah, I'm more of a manager, really. But I'm in the field. I've done a lot of business with your father. Well, father and I practice, unlike you, so don't pigeonhole us together. Indeed, old Isidore Burke is the exemplar of a true doctor, and a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? I do. Whatever. That bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Barak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. I know. A few more minutes. Your colleague already told me. Well, a little more. I intend to live to 80, no less. We're a long-lived family. You've got less than 2 weeks, Barak. 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist. So use your time well, and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I'm a picture of good health. Trust me, I'm the doctor here. Be quiet. He must not hear your voice. Lean close. He only speaks in lies, and wants you dead. I'll be damned. Does everybody want me dead? Do not go home, Barak. Stay clear of home. In town you have some friends yet, do you not? Let me guess. Father's unhappy with me, isn't he? Unhappy? Far from it. Far from as can be. But still, don't go home. I beg of you. Heed my words true. Avert your doom, Barak. Averting doom isn't my style. The town is yours, Barak. May you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood and cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness. Grievous harm will come to me, should I tell you more than I can. Shut your eyes and hide under the covers then, so no one can hurt you. Oh, persistent, huh? Good. Maybe you'll even survive a day or two this way. Got a bite? Birdseed's fine. Food is sold in shops, though your reputation might prevent you from a warm welcome. But there's a meat warehouse nearby that was conveniently broken into recently. The perpetrators walked down the railroad tracks. There, ahead and to the right. Think you can catch up to them? Not sure. To be honest, I'm dead tired. You can sleep at someone's place if they like you enough. I doubt there's anyone like that around, though. People have forgotten you. You do have your own house, I suppose. Do you remember where it is? Of course. Okay, and I'll say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the town on Gorgon. It's quite a place. Quite a place. So we're going to head down the tracks here. I might... Oh, sorry, I was doing something in my mouse move. I'm going to be probably babbling to myself a lot of the time on this because this game has a lot of walking. Like, if you've played the first one, it's nowhere near as bad. You might have noticed the sprint button there. It's because, well, you can sprint, and then that makes you thirsty. And that thirst, thankfully, can be quenched by gaining water. Now, oh, yeah, it usually does this for me. There's just a moment of lag when I open up the map. This is the map. It's 7:53 on day 1. My thoughts? I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father. I should hurry home. I met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. What's he doing there? In his letter, father wrote that he will face a difficult trial. Or did he write we? I don't remember. Someone important was murdered tonight. And home sweet home welcome me with its knives honed. What does this mean? See, these are all connections. Like, you have snippets, and these are like the little bits which offshoot from it. So I'm going to know that Dad's difficult trial, and people cut me up, are at present unrelated. It's genius. I love this system. It'll be easier to explain in a bit. But for now, this place looks important. And look. Redhead Grigory Fillon, aka Bad Grief, always goads me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a secret lair in the warehouse. Well. Grigory Fillon, you say? Oh, that's a different Lemmy. There's a lot of repeated models. This is Grief and his Gimp. Well, look who's entered my humble home. Could that be my pal Artemy the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe? No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. I must have kept him swaddled and coddled whatever place he ran off for. Palace. I left for school. Climbing the ladder then. If only. A little bird told me you're a hard-boiled criminal now. I'll admit, old friend, I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you, I can store you anywhere in the warehouses, and no quail or nightingale would sing a tune. It was self-defense. Forget it. Tell me this, friend. What's your plan? My plan? Why do you ask it like that? Cub, your old man got killed. This night. You haven't heard? What? You're lying. Hell out of me. Half the town wants your head over this, those fools. Easy to fix. Give me a little time. No. I'll fix this mess myself. What's the plan then? Revenge? Or something with a little more finesse? I'll find out who's behind this. Then we'll see. Just stay away from Sabarov. I mean it, Cub. The man's a hawk. All might makes right no sense. He'll throw you in jail first and only think months later. I know you're thick skull too. You charge in there, shoulder squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away, you hear me? You finished countdown. You're into the old crowd? Stock? Ruben? Lara? I haven't seen him around. Gotta say, it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this a friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now. And Stock's even worse. He completely ignored my plea for help. You need help. You've gone outside recently? It's chaos. Innocent souls torn limb from limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit. Step Golem, some think, but others? They're after your hide, friend. All this going on, naturally, my men ran into a mob. Barely got out alive. They need a sawbones. Bad. Your old man's gone, and his star student Stock won't take the job, so... People mistook your man for me. Each and every one of them. Hell if I know. Can't make heads or tails of him now. If you squint, Piecework does kind of resemble you. Sturdy man. Perhaps he did take a few hits to the noggin in your stead. How do you feel about that? I could look at Piecework. Where is he? Not here. Shiner dropped by. Said they're waiting for death in a hideout. Poor Piecework. He's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck in the belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shifters.
I swear, shedding skin and eating each other. May not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside.
I need tools. Don't have any on me.
Tools, get you all set, friend. Blessed be the warehouses, the wellspring of goods, including illegal ones. There, take a peek inside that crate, and choose anything that your heart desires. Although, maybe you should stick around. Dangerous out. Knock it off. Not like I could stay here forever. I'll drop by the patient when I'm in the area. Wonderful. If you find anything in his belly he doesn't need, don't toss it. Bring it to me. Might be useful. What, like a memento? You're still a weird one. Bread in the bone, I suppose. Oh, thank you, Mama. Some money, a needle, coffee, egg, bandage, and a rusty scalpel. Alright, fuck you too.
Hey.
Right. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there is an underground, a rat's nest. At odds with the law, at odds with good morals, people come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Just say it out loud, they're thieves. You know my master. He is your friend, and he hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He's always loved to live on the edge, never was a stickler for rules. But he was never truly vile or cruel.
Yet he has changed.
He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local czar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be. Play a big wheeler dealer. But that's not who he really is. He's just
Playing pretend?
Don't make me laugh. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling.
Well, why?
He's worried that blood's starting to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men. These people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing.
Isn't it?
Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with talk of how any law is but chains that one must break free in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind.
Thanks, reflection. That's comforting to know.
We'll just save here next to the gramophone. I've always liked these wheels here, you know what I mean? Like, completely impractical, but a spiked wheel. I wonder if that's symbolic of anyone in this room. I love the rain effects as well. Okay, so heading across this bridge. So we'll head to Dad's bit. Go see Ruben. Get out one of Grease boys, and then I don't know, go get a sandwich.
She must be offended or ashamed. She's free to go, we told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know, we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory, and she has normal human legs, so free to go now. Yet there she stands.
You checked her legs? What for?
Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a shabnak. And so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death. They refuse to cut a body and are ashamed of strange things.
What's shabnak?
A shabnak, a creature of steppe legends. They say Earth disgorges it, and then it steals a woman's form and goes around murdering folks. It's all silly, of course, but we have an order to check, so we do.
Who ordered this?
We're the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. The Olginskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabarovs. The latter being us. And who might you be, good sir? I like how well that look synced up with what we were saying. What monster? A steppe creature, a golem, a clay wench. A clay wench. Steals a woman's shape, but its legs remain clay or bone, so that's how you can tell. Bone or clay. Right, I remember the tale. And the women won't comment. Oh, hello, little boy. What are you doing out in the rain all about?
So, are they all finished over by the stake? Trial complete?
What's steak?
Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy? Or are you just stupid? We caught a man-eater at the bone stake lot. The clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch up with some random idiot.
Wait, where's that lot?
What an idiot. I'd say you're an outsider, but you're dressed like a factory worker. That's where you hit your head. Lots in the Skinners.
Get out of here, kid, before I teach some... No, that's nasty. Got it. Maybe I'll take a look.
It is on the way. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Alright. So you're old Burak's son? Yeah. I've got bad news.
Could it get any worse?
Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station today is also responsible for Simon Gaines' death.
Yeah?
What else are they responsible for?
What else?
You won't like it. The townsfolk realise murder's no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First they looked for a Shavnak Adir and killed several women. Then they went after the steppe creatures, the donks. They're frightened. They turn to animals. What does this have to do with me? You have nothing to do with it. I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know. You were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There was only one human being on the train. You. Odd. The townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a key, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. Thank you. People think I spilled blood last night. The rumour will spread in no time. At last, a crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Too busy. But speaking of starvation, you got any food at all? I cut a man open for some day-old toast. So the good sir fancies a slice. Have one. Shan't last. In half hour's time, my act resumes. Come see Death by Starvation, lads and lasses. That's okay. I'll just find another freak with toast. Wrong. You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see as you rummage through their paltry things. I respect other people's property. That's so. Then our good audience shall see their eyes feast upon our play. Death by Starvation. Burach, can you now feel their hungry stares? I think I'll just go. Thanks for the toast, weirdo. Is that thunder? Or lightning? Fucking hell. A Shavnakadir always steals the form of a woman, but that's mere illusion, broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs, made of bone or clay. It leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves like a smell carried away on the wind. A Shavnakadir is a myth. It's not real. You must be an outsider. If you'd lived here as long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here, the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops. Sometimes it spits out a horror so unfathomable, you spend the whole night sleeping in fits and starts. Clay and bones cultivate a beast. People don't kill other people around here. Only a Shavnak can do that. I'm a local. Oh, you got any going on? No, he's got shite. If you're wondering why it says autopsy, give this game a couple of days. In-game time. Oh no, that wasn't lightning, it was a chimney. That's a shame. I'm sorry, I've always loved the rain. Like, I don't particularly like being out in it when it's cold and wet, but I just love looking at it through a window. It's just so atmospheric and peaceful, man. It's just loving. Okay. Hey, Nukir! Bikara, you are a good man. Buy my bull. Biala Nukran. How much do you want for it? It's as good as free. 300. Cheap indeed. Is it stolen? You offend me, Katanga. Not stolen, it's just the money is needed more than bulls these days. How come? Prices will rise 2 times tomorrow. 4 times. A day after that. What is this voice? Like, I tried to start sort of vaguely like... I don't know, it was like I was putting on some kind of accent and then it just went 4 times, a day after that. And Suok knows what will happen 2 days after tomorrow. I need to stock up today. Biarla to the for this news, Katanga. I won't... No, actually. Oh my, how do you know... Oh my, how do you know this? Don't laugh, but my bull told me. You're a funny man, Nukran. It's not just any bull, it brings luck. When the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Can it talk then? Unente, it is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. I have turned Spanish. Kiarla, I recommend not to have it at all. Now I am Russian. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. That's funny logic, like you believe your own tall tale. The scary day will come if you have a bull or not. It's not his life, but yours. Take him for 200. It's a good bull. Bikara, it'll be useful to you. I don't even have a place to keep it. Pay me now and I'll bring it to your place later. Then there'll come a day when you'll be grateful to me. You mean the scariest day of my life? Not interested. Actually, I'm very interesting. Interested. I just need 200 and I've only got 171. Hey, buddy.
How fares
Oh, I thought I was a teenager.
how fares your kind, Katanga?
Biala, how fares your kind?
We, the Katanga, must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights, Tanger. Tanger.
You kind of meant to like the H's.
You always lose, no matter who remains standing.
How come?
Think, Tanger. Fuck me. If they kill you, then it's very hard, right? But if you kill them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you, won't let you in, sell you food, or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Don't get into fights, Unente. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then do as you please.
Biala, let Mother Boddle caress your step.
Oh, she even gave me a nice thingy.
Oh, but yeah,
People hide their eyes when they see me.
No, actually, that sounds. It's more like. God. I don't know why. Whenever I see anything kind of like bobbing up and down, I get some kind of nature in my head. You know? I'm not going to sing it because I'm tone fucking deaf, and I just tried to, but you know. If you see a man, run. Men are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. You think we have anything in common, Adon? We're not human. We're different.
You're a worm, true.
No, actually.
You're a worm, true.
But I'm human, alright. You look like a murderer. Do not dwell into the town's flesh if you want to live. Keep to the outskirts. Less people here. Thanks, worm. Let Mother Bodo keep your footprints warm. I wish you could be nicer to the Adongs. They're perfectly lovely people once you get to know them. Trust me, give it a minute. Right. There, locked shut. Won't let anyone in. Not that I object. There must be order. And so it was ordered. What are you all waiting for? Me? So you're Barak's son then? The one who left the town not so long ago?
You missed him by hours.
I guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then. He waited for you so eagerly. And yet I've returned. People avoid me in the streets. Why are you covered in blood? I fell down the stairs. You're an outsider. I've never seen you before, and I know everyone. I'm from here, but I've been away for a while. You do look like the old man. You could be his son. I am his son. What I want to know is why are you covered in blood? Haven't you seen what the streets are like? Whatever, but I'll remember you. Likewise. Nice meeting you. The crowd's gone mad, like frightened children. So eager to catch someone, anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. Why an outsider? Who else? I don't know, but I'll find out. Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense. And Sabarov, he's only too happy to prey on these rumours. He'll dig his claws deep into the case to flaunt his value. Mark my words. Sabarov? So he's in charge now? Well, yes and no. The real ruler is Fat Vlad. Money's power, and the town's business all belongs to Olgimsky. The factory, the abattoir, the railroad, all his. The Kane still had the power of fear. And Sabarov, well, he's technically the leader of the three, but only technically. So now he's showing off his value? Tell me about it. Obviously it isn't murder, but he's given the order to seize anyone who might be even remotely suspicious. If I were you, I wouldn't go with Sabarov. Although he did take your key. And you probably want to pay your last respects to your father. He was taken by Sabarov's men. Where? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father. You know, a doctor. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. That war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? Yes, I have friends in town. 3, at least. They'll help me. Do you think they still remember you? It's been 6 years after all. Well, maybe not all of them, but someone has to, right? Whenever I see blurring like that, I just think of like speed lines. Right. Sorry, I'm just planning my route here, so go heal this guy, I think. Come down. See if I can go into a fuck. Can't go in the shop and get money. See if I can get money from that house, actually. Buy the bull. Go see the show in the fucking Skinners. Go to Ribbons. Go talk to the ferryman and get a run up to Laris. Sounds good. As long as I don't get knifed. How? Why? Curse this air, this mind-numbing odor. What do we do now? Did you do this? No. It was a twilight mob. The steppe is in bloom, people get crazed. But never before was it this bad. But what for? In the morning, people screamed about steppe abomination, that it left no footprints and had bones for legs. But now look, it's only a girl. A steppe girl, sure, but alive. What bones? Can't you plainly see it's a normal girl? Don't you know how it goes? Get her! One screams and the rest cried without hesitation. Especially in the night, especially with their minds intoxicated. Not everyone can think for themselves. It's easier to just do as you're told. Shrewd. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this game doesn't pull any punches. In that beautiful way where it's not even being edgy. I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead tired, they say. I wonder what it means. I'm not good at riddles. When your exhaustion peaks, soon death follows. But how can one escape such a sad fate? By getting some sleep. But woe is me, for I've no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low tragedy, and now unwelcome here in his hometown. Same here. Go home, Burach. Repose will do you good. But should you find another's cot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Thanks. And you too. Okay. Staying very far away from that house. And there. Let's just say, when you're in a town where there's kind of an angry mob on the way, just too low. Trust me, there's a good reason I'm keeping an eye out for how many people are around, because we're kind of on a timer here. Maybe I could just get a run up to Laris from the boatman there, though, and I don't know. I'll see what I do. And you are? Mind your own business. That guy over there. Piecework, I take it? That's him, alright. You're one of our lot, then. Independent. Got water? No. Don't you forget to give him alcohol. Or powders, anyway. Anything. Gotta kill the pain first. A twitchy man, this one. Will flop around like a fish. Powders? You have no idea how to perform an operation. But you got something to cut with? That damn thing's stuck deep. Tried to get out with a knife, didn't work. Need those special knives. Scalpels? Yes, I see you're experts at poking around with knives. You probably started this whole mess, didn't you? No. We were doing God's work. Who did away with old Burak? A stab knife, that's who. So we tracked the man-eater. Then all the steppe trash poured in, yelling that she's no sharp knife. They took our ships. 10 of them on 2. You slaughtered a living woman. We avenged Burak. Piecework himself grabbed her. Don't you glare at me like that. Come on, help the man. Can't you see he's about dead? Do what Bagrief said. Some doctor he sent us. Shut up. I'm on it. Was it his kidney or his stomach? Wait, no, it's his liver, so it'll be here. There we go. Hey, I can hear him breathing now. All normal. What's this splinter? You're clearly not from around here. This is a local tradition. We don't keep knives. They might call it cutlery, but it sure ain't for cutting. Godless beasts who fear neither life nor death make these disposables. You jab once, then it breaks. All about observing the custom. I'm from around here. I know about the custom. And yeah, people lock their windows and hide their kids when I approach. In other words, folk are probably going to kick the... Oh wait, no, not yet. We've got one more stage before that. Seriously, why do they have bulges? Look round, Burak, at this abandoned house. What about it? Have you secured all you need to survive? I'm managing for now. I hardly urge that you mimic those two, but times are dire, and what you need you may find lurking in empty houses such as these. And if the owner should return abruptly, you were neither first nor last criminal here. So you say I should burgle this place? Exactly. It is your life at stake, and things are merely things that you might then repay. You are indeed a doctor here, Barach. Quite so. A doctor, not a burglar. I ain't a robber. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air in the fall dies before he sees it all. Nice poem. You write that yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When'd you last sleep? The circles around your eyes, the wheezing. Just observing facts. Are you an outsider? I'm a local. Just been away for a while. Mom says that while twire, chickenpox, crowberry, swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours, or your head will explode. You're thinking of a stroke. Huh? Are you a doctor or something? I hate doctors. Mom says all doctors are sackers and frauds, even old Burach. I'm a surgeon. Ever considered having your tongue removed? I love that makes my reputation go up. Telling a child to go fuck herself. Well, not a child, a teenage girl. Fucking shut up! So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs. Otherwise, we'd have to drink from the Gorkin. Have you lost it? You see the abattoir over there? Guess where all this waste gets dumped? You have no sense of humour, Ting. Who'd drink from the Gorkin? Even blood would be better. So, fresh spring water is good news. But I wonder how long it will last. What about water bearers? Have they left for more? Vlad the Younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've even heard rumours he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Indeed, I doubt anyone in this town would be that reckless. Hey, big fella, on your way here, did you hear anything? Like a train? What train? Oh, an outsider. So, we send meat and skins to the outside world, and they send back a big old trade of provisions, mostly stuff we can't make. Dad says it's like living out at sea on a faraway island. Yeah, I'm a local, I know all this. The train's already 2 weeks late, we might very well starve soon. Like, we've almost run out of sweets. Uta barred away all our buttons for a lump of sugar yesterday. Unbelievable. 2 weeks. That's a long time, actually. Right, so I don't think we got the cash. Oh no, we did. Just got 100. So, do I risk running down the street and getting the fuck kicked out of me, or do I? Fuck it. It's more interesting this way. Just gotta keep to the back roads. It's weird. I always hear back roads as like back stairs. So I get like the song "Creeping Up the Backstairs" by Fratelli's in my head. It's a better of an album, actually. I'd recommend it. I mean, it's not like I feel Fratelli's are kind of an underrated band. I know it sounds irrelevant because we're playing Pathologic. Yeah, so see now if people see me, I'm gonna get the fuck kicked out of me. But I don't know. I just like to babble, especially when it's just a test. Oh shit! If we go around here, that'll take me out into the wider street. Can't really cut through that house. Ah, bollocks. Okay, worked it out. It's been a wee bit since I played this, and in Pathologic 1 the routes were a lot simpler. There was really only a couple of really efficient routes to get through, whereas here you kind of have to manage a lot more routes. It's a lot more weirdly laid out. We won't. I don't know if we'll get to it today, but there will be a explanation actually for why the town's laid out like this. Just keep away. The good part is women don't attack you. Quite traditional society, this. Or dudes like this who don't, who just want to sell me his bowl. Why are you back? Or do you have the money? I do. Hand over the bowl. I'll bring it to your doorstep. I don't even have a doorstep. I'll bring it to you when you find one. How will you know where I'll find a place? From the bowl too? 3 rubles. Fuck all. I don't even know if it's rubles. Maybe it's kopecks. I know jack shit about Russian currency. All I'm getting is from osmosis from reading Crime and Punishment. And even then I've not finished it. Although the version of the book I'm reading does explain it. It's quite interesting, actually. Hey, so, okay. This is exactly what it's like at a club, man. I go up to a nice girl, with nice hair, with her titties out, because she's the fucking herb bride, and they just blank me, man. Not fair. A line of men. Alright, lads. Okay, was that my frame rate or other animations fucked? I mean, I got a fairly consistent 40 odd, I'd say. Maybe. Hey, Kaldal. I didn't do anything. Big Kara, you can protect yourself. You shouldn't look either. What do you have here? I brought my bones here. Why? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. Well, sure, nothing wrong about any of this. I like that for most of Burak's dialogue, I just have to sort of give a weary sigh when I would say Burak's probably not even the most sort of above it all protagonist. Maybe I should do some Marble Nest next, just for fun. I mean, I'd love to voice Dankovsky. I don't like Dankovsky as much as the other two, at least going off Pathologic 1, and he is kind of an ass in 2, but it's because it's Burak's perspective. This is what I think. Well, speak of, quite literally in some interpretations, the devil. Well, one thing is clear. You're a very, very lucky man, which means you need to take care of yourself. You're so careless, Vorach. It's Artemi Vorach, right? Burak. Artemi Burak. Apologies. Oh, and may I ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? I'm not in the habit of spilling my guts to strangers, especially when I can't even remember my name. Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. But before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? Too highly, clearly, which is what brought me back to this wretched town. Well, from this point on, you owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. I don't remember seeing a rescue team. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself old Burak's true son, unlike you. Anyways, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. What a loading! I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically, but I'm under the impression that, in Reuben's mind, you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here, while Isidore was counting on your help. Is that true? No, it's not, and I sense some foul play in your valiant attempt to save me from my best friend. Look, you have my condolences, Vorak, but since we've established that you owe me, let me explain how you'll repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense, and I need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? Burak, how are things going to get tense? Today's tragedy won't be the last. I was blessed with unnaturally high intelligence, and my observations indicate that a very deadly visitor has come to this godforsaken town. That's all I can say for now. I don't like you, bachelor whatever. Allow me to sum up. Reuben told me that he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet. Close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations, I'll be the one handling the situation. Medicum mordo atiberi. How about you just shut up? I'll deal with Reuben myself. No middleman required. Where is he? Gone to carry out my orders. From now on, your Reuben does what I tell him to do. He's entered my service of his own accord. I suggest that you do the same. It will help everyone. I just hate big satanics who think they know best. Honestly, I love that conversation so fucking much. It's really funny too because I was going to spoil Pathologic 1 a bit and say how it differs, but then I thought about it and no, it's pretty much the same. Their relationship goes the same way as in Patho 1. It's just starts up a little more hostile. He's more, without wishing, well, it's not really a spoiler. In Pathologic 1, Dankovsky's a lot more dismissive of Burak. Like, he tends to just kind of, not like, he's not a dick, he's just kind of, what do you want? Like, you know, like, he doesn't really consider him in his own playthrough. Artemi's kind of a background element in Dankovsky's playthrough, but in Artemis, you talk to him a lot, and he becomes a lot more respectful to you after you do some tasks for him, and it's kind of where a lot of people get a gay vibe from the two characters, just because of like Dankovsky constantly sending letters about how they're now friends. It's really funny. All right. So what? Is the asshole still in here? The one with the carpet bag? What's your tongue, boy? But I do agree with you. But where's Dr. Rubin? We need a doctor. Rubin isn't here, kids. We've got 0 Rubins left in stock. There's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolfling were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Go down the railroad and to the left. You'll see it. Alright, I'll check it out. You're the man everybody's after, right? You look like the description. The one and only. Really? Well, whatever. It's good we found you. We need help. What for? We need to hold a trial for a murderer, and we can't do it without you. Will you help? Hold a trial? You kids play funny games. It's not a game, it's for real. Notkin said if you see him, drag him over. He also said, or else we'll choose the punishment on our own, and it won't end well. This is blackmail. Blackmail? Where? Here. No, forget it. If I'm around, I'll drop by. Maybe I'll get there in time to hear the verdict. The courthouse is a warehouse, the one with the little flags. Hurry up, they're starting soon. The warehouse with little flags? Oh, I remember. Seems like you kids took over our old place. You get an achievement if you do what I'm about to do. You can kind of go in and talk to Dankovsky about it. It's quite fun. Did they always have light shafts like that? This game's been updated a couple of times. It runs a lot better than it did at launch. Back so soon, Burach. I hope there's a good reason. The kids outside told me that 3 of their friends are at death's door and you refuse to help. My dear fellow, that sounds like your area of expertise. You're welcome to offer them your services. I have better things to do than waste my time on a bunch of mangy mutts. Better things to do? You took the oath. Now do your duty. My duty is quite different, and if you keep wasting my time, I might fail to perform it. I'm not wasting your time. I think what's really funny about that conversation is the term mangy mutt is a bit more apt than you might think. Just give it a minute. Okay, let's dash along. Leave. Right, so can I get a I shouldn't. Oh no, that's the road. So sorry, I'm doing some mental. I was gonna call them mental calculations, but really it's more just scrambling memories and just letting my brain run a couple of equations that don't mean anything. I'm a simple man, okay? Trust me, I won't do that constantly. I'm not DSP, just constantly going titties. It's just, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm still adjusting. So I'm adjusting again to the oddness of it all. Oh, there's a woman there. It was an accident, I swear. She was trying to get out, not fall down. She held so tight. Oh, why not use the gate then? The cemetery got locked in, didn't you know? Old Gimsky's orders. Rumour has it the workers were on strike. A strike? Finally. People are like sunflower seeds to Big Vlad. He extracts their lifeblood like oil. They've had enough. They've had it with the working both day and night shifts so often. So they locked him in, to keep it contained, to protect the town, or else we'd have a riot. 1/3 of the town works for the Bull Enterprise. Are they all inside? Like beasts in a cage. Huh. I mean, I think it depends on how you read that line. Like, I kind of pronounce this, like dismissive, but I think it's more like, huh? Like, just. But then again, there's a full stop, so I don't know. Anyway, do you guys want to see some pleasant imagery at the Stone Yard? I'm really glad I didn't play this when I was younger. I used to be really sensitive to like screaming and people in pain in movies and games. Her scream, the poor thing. It must have hurt terribly. Could she have been a person? Clay doesn't scream. Who was that? Who was burned? No, actually. What have you done? It wasn't us. She was already burning when we came here. We tried to save her, but failed. Oh yeah, I saw your valiant attempts. Honestly, I hope this voice sounds right to people for Burak, because I know it sounds a lot more kind of posh Edinburgh. I think people's like, "Hi, officer." Oh, thank God. No, he's from that talking to that bit where I talked to that guy from where that one jumped off the building. But if he had been just a regularly spawned guy, he would have came after me, and I would have had to defend myself, which unfortunately it's kind of an exploit at this point in the game. Basically, with it, once I recover my reputation, oh, hunger's going up. I think I got an egg, a couple of eggs. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious eggy breakfast. Actually, yeah, 10 o'clock. It's about time for an egg breakfast. Although I hate eggs, so. I actually thought for a while that you had to cook meat, and this thirst keeps driving down toward my death. Drink some water then? I have no water, sir. You see then how I suffer, knowing no solution. Same here. Indeed, see me act out your fate, dear fool. Help! Someone help! This thirst soon to kill me. I actually put the back of my hand on my forehead when I'm doing that. This is just bad acting. I'm not emotional like that. No, 'tis hard to tell with you. But if you think yourself so smart, do say, what happens next? Someone, not I, gets a good kick. You die, my friend. That's how it ends. Water's all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip then from the fountain spouts, from barrel bungs. A bottle's all that you need. Here, have one. Thanks for the bottle, foolish man. You know, I kind of feel bad for threatening to kick his teeth in there. But what can you do? Okay, there's some men there. And while they might be nice to me, they will probably want to beat the ever-loving fuck out of me. So I'm going to take the round way. Ooh. Today is meat day, Tanner. We feast on meat. What are you celebrating, Kataria? Kataria brought meat this morning. Said a warehouse door was left unlocked, so we took some. Both Vlad grows fatter by the day. He works, he takes the profit. So we've decided to take the meat at least. Is it at least fresh? It's cured, Kobun. Why would who would keep fresh meat in a storehouse? And if you need to drink, the water is next to the factory wall, see? Barrel water is the best, brought from the steppe. But in a pinch you can drink this too. Alright, show me the meat. Okay, so he shall trade for these fucking things. For one of those fucking things. Actually. Oh! Thank you, man I killed and then sold his watch for beef jerky. Yeah, I know, mate. I just got told by the game. Fuck off. Right. So what am I gonna do? I've got a fingernail. Yeah, I've got two. Good. So I think what I'm gonna do... Go around there. No. Go down. Yeah, I'll talk to Grief. Talk to the kids. Get the ferry. And then fuck off. Well, not fuck off, but head to Lara's. Actually, I wonder if that happened. Like, if you told the Yodongs, can you ride me out of town? I wonder how far they'd take you. Probably not very. I mean, they don't even let you go to... See down here? See all these? See? Not even a boat down there. You have to walk all the way across if you want to get to that bit. I call it a pain in the arse, but it is nice and atmospheric. Let us rest on the mountain, oh let us rest by the river. That's the song your people sing when times are hard, isn't it? How's piecework? I assume he kicked the bucket. No, I patched piecework back together. Come, my friend, you didn't mess around in school, huh? And to hell with Stach, let him sulk. He only makes it worse for himself. So what's the plan now? The plan is to live. Live and breathe and thieve and leave. What'd you find inside piecework? Just curious. This. Your men are fond of shivs, huh? Even an incendiary bullet would be less cruel.
Well, that's people for you. I'd been wondering what our kind townsfolk fashioned those little barbs from. I see. This explains who broke into Warehouse 8 last week. The thread unravels. I'll make a note of this. If you find more shivs, bring them to me. Don't give them to the kids, even if they offer bullets.
Bullets?
Those kids have some nerve, armed to the teeth, playing at war. They carved off a nice slice of turf while you were gone. Won't be long till Lil Kane starts pushing us around. Look, point is, they'll offer you loot they stole from me in exchange for pointy things. Premium items. Don't be a shit. Just come see me.
Premium?
I got myself a nice little business. You need weapons or anything illegal, come see me. I'll let you peek below the counter. None for free, of course.
No discounts either.
My men wouldn't respect that. Be glad I trust you enough to make any deals. So, what'll it be?
Show me. I wonder if I can even... Let's see. So you can get a knife. Thankfully I know where to get one. Some needles. Those are actually surprisingly useful. Some lockpicks. Bullets. I kind of wonder how he was selling bullets before, though, if people, aren't allowed to kill anyone. Well, not allowed, but don't even. So you're a trained surgeon. Good. This is good. Shame that your esteemed degree is of no help to me. Why's that? The kin had not accepted you yet. You're Burak's son, but sharing blood is not enough. Supposedly you're a Menku by birth, but in truth you aren't. You went away to study who knows where, leaving your people behind. Old folk don't appreciate that. Will the kin accept you at all? A Menku? Does this word mean anything to any of you still? I'm not a stepman. Fucking look it, pal. But I do know that among your lot, only Menkus can become butchers, wise men or surgeons, because they know the lines. Is that what you call it? The art of understanding the world? The lines? Yeah, the lines. And that's why you and I have nothing to talk about yet. You may know how to wield a scalpel, but you don't know the lines. And in this town, no one would trust to cut a body before you comprehend the world's design. So you can't help me out.
Who are you anyway?
I'm Var. I have a business. An unusual one. Your father used to deliver certain goods to me. Now I came to ask bad grief. He's a bandit after all, a law unto himself, but turns out he's too lily-livered to cross this particular boundary.
What kind of business?
I buy blood and organs, body components, human components.
What for?
You're no Menku. You wouldn't understand. Forget it.
Show me where you live. I want to talk to you about the kin some more.
Yeah, we just got a daddy to... No, Billy, no. Yeah, I can go talk to Var today, but I'll only do it if I've got time, because... Well, we could get some organs, but trust me, there's going to be more premium opportunities over the next few days. Remember that little autopsy option that you can see on bodies? Anyway, let's go talk to the little shits.
Look, see, everyone, the doctor's here.
Why do you think I'm a doctor? We've been looking for a doctor since morning. Another reason would have grown up half for coming here. Tell me about your problem.
You're too late. They died.
Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you?
3 kids are dead and no one gives a damn.
Not kids. Worse. They were our dogs.
Alma, Wolfling, and Duke.
Ugh, and here I was thinking. You're here. Good.
The trial can begin.
But who's the accused, kids? Shouldn't you at least present them to me?
A question first. They say you're no son to old Burak. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you kill instead. Is that true?
I am a Burak, have no doubt.
Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or not?
I may have killed, yes.
Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Burak wasn't just a doctor to us. He was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you're to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable?
Only in self-defense.
So murder can be right sometimes?
Who are you planning on killing, boy?
It's not about me, but not about us. My soul and halves always hang together. Answer the question. Take your time if you need to. You may very well be choosing our fate.
Fine, yes, sometimes killing is acceptable.
Good. We now know what kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go.
I don't get it.
What? You have your revenge, and so do we. We now know how to deal with Leica, and so the verdict can't be appealed. All you and I have in common now is that today will end soon. Go. Thanks for your help.
Wait a second. What did this Leica do, anyway?
Leica poisoned our friends, who were weak and defenseless.
It's an open and shut case. You mean the dogs?
We are soul and a halves. To us, they were not mere dogs, but friends, and we prefer them to people.
Agreed. So?
Why do you care?
Listen, kids, I'll handle this.
Where did that come from? He's our problem, not yours. You've done your part. We'll do the rest.
You'll put him on guard. I, however, can get the drop on him.
Perhaps you could. And then what?
If he's as bad as you say, I'll drag him over here.
You know what? Give him this leash. He'll understand what it means. Will you do this for us?
A leash? Why?
Well, he's untrained, so just giving a command won't do, but this leash will do the trick. Just give it to him. Deal.
Sure. I'm intrigued, even.
We have a deal. Murky says it's by the gemstone.
Who's Murky?
The girl in the corner. She was the one who told us you're a killer. I keep losing my accent, like it's vaguely English, because I'm trying to...
I actually know what the voice for this guy sounds like, because I listen to it sometimes. Well, I listen to all the voices, but he has quite memorable lines.
The girl in the corner. She was the one who told us you're a killer.
Did she see me then?
She did. But don't bother her. She's frightened as is.
Fine.
Where do I go? The gumstone. Stepward from the basket. Aren't you supposed to know all this?
Or do you stepbook have different names for everything? Nah, it's the same. I know the place.
Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made a gift for you to welcome you here. See? It's bread. Please don't frown. It's all we can spare. We need to eat too. There's lots of mouths to feed here.
Thank you. When I get my house back, come visit. I'll return the favour.
Sorry it's so stale. And drink the milk fast because it will go bad soon, but the water is fresh from a ravine.
Wait, keep this. Especially if you don't have much to give.
But you're a guest. Take it or else we'll get bad luck. We'll need luck more than food now.
Okay, I understand. I'll take this. Thanks.
Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you got a sharp axe, I'm interested.
Getting armed and ready?
Those items are what I bought it for. We need them. And what would you give me for sharp objects? Book picking shivs. If you're handy with locks, you can open 3 or 4 doors with one. Brand new. And needles. Good for smaller locks, like locker locks.
So you trade needles for knives?
Strange.
Oh, so you aren't a local. We aren't allowed razors. If they catch us, we'll be grounded for a year. Might even get spanked. I'm a local. I'm familiar with the law. Children aren't to touch sharp objects.
Oh. Well,
whatever. Yeah, the save points are all next to important characters, by the way. That's why. That kind of adds to the challenge. If I die, which I fucking will, obviously, this game, trust me, we're on... This is actually quite a hard part of the game, but because I know how to kind of avoid people, because I've played it so many times, it's not as bad as it should be. But what I'm getting at is, you can, once you know what you're doing, you can fairly avoid death early on, but there's a particular section later on which, to put it bluntly, kicks you in the bollocks. Just over and over and over again. It's... Ugh. I don't... We'll see it when we get to it, but fuck me. Anyway, I really like the step. It's very peaceful. Very relaxing. Some people find it intimidating, and I can understand why. I think it's because of where I grew up. Just sort of nature and big fields always make me feel at home and comfy. And I love the soundtrack of this game by Theodore Bastard, which is very sort of ethereal and tribal. And I don't know, it's just I like that kind of shit. In fact, this game has actually been getting me into tribal music, so the whole thing with the step just makes me feel comfy. Also, fucking look at that. That's some graphics. Look at you, feeling better. Sounds not too welcoming, is it? Don't worry, the step is wide. It can hide anyone. What brings you here? I'm feeling better. Thanks for helping me back there.
You're welcome. I'll tell you. I tell you, scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, but I'm not the type to demand back scratching back. So what do you want? Need another wound dressed?
I'm looking for the punk who poisoned the boys' dogs. Know where he is?
Why do you ask?
Tell me straight. Were you the one who poisoned the dogs?
Oh, lies. I'm a good, kind soul.
So it's true. Honestly, I'm surprised.
The soul and a halves are the real punks, and Notkin is the worst. And punks deserve to suffer, right? But you can't hurt them. They just wipe the blood away and keep going. So we need to fight them where it does hurt. Right in the heart. Make them see how it feels.
Hold this leash for a second, will you? Little git.
Okay, so now...
Right. Also, we're about to see Laika's Sonic the Hedgehog speed, or his just general ability to teleport. I mean, a grown man who's notoriously big and athletic, sprinting like fuck. Somehow to our destination he beats us without wishing to spoil too much. Although, is it really a spoiler if it only happen if it's like in a minute or however long it takes me to walk to the Solar House again? Who knows? Bags of meat suspended for the Enterprise. You get it? Because it says only rats live here. And there's children here who nobody cares about. So, like rats. They are called straight razors in this. I hadn't read the full... I kind of had them in the back of my head as straight razors, and then I thought, are they actually called that? So I just thought I'd take a look. They should have that Red Dead 2 thing where you can like shave in real time. Imagine Artemy with a big beard. Lumbersexual Artemy. First stay, then play. So they didn't hurt you after all? You friend, outsiders beware. No, we're not friends. Don't touch! Bad boy! Bad boy! You got actually wolf to make the joke work. What a stupid prank. Jester thinks you're a decent sort, and he's not the only one. So behold, we solemnly grant you this leash. It means you're always welcome here, and that you may even get your own half one day. Not everything else. What did you do to the boy? We didn't kill him, as you can see. Good. So instead you took a trip underground. Deep. Underground? What have you done, punks? Do you even know something, anything about the ground here? Come on, are you serious? Those are old wives' tales. Where is it? Where is the pit? I can't say. I gave my word. Whoever dug it will be very sorry. Now look, see Murky? There she broods. She saw you get off the train this morning, saw as you got attacked, saw everything. But she doesn't talk much, and I think few grown-ups will believe her. It's better than nothing, though. I'd rather not drag an orphan girl into it. This business is murky enough as it is. I say, immediately going off to talk to Murky. Go away. I saw everything. No one showed me, but... What the fuck? Go away. I saw everything. Fuck. I can't voice a little girl. I'm a deep-voiced Scotsman. Go away. I saw everything. No one saw me, but I did. What'd you see? Everything. Did you see the fight? What's there about you, love? Nothing. So I don't like spam. Okay, I'm going to stop this bit. That's alright. You don't have to love me. I don't need you. No. I don't need you. No. Fucking. I don't need you. Nuh-uh. Things are great without you. Great. I need you, though, so don't go anywhere, alright? I don't like the way my voice said, I need you. That sounded a little suspect. And believe me, I hate making paedophilia jokes when it comes to Artemy, who, as you will see over this playthrough, is essentially a dad. Like a fucking dad. Unintentionally. It's kind of like, I'm a big fan of Yahtzee Croshaw, and one thing he's been pointing out in recent years is that we've kind of switched to what he calls the hairy dad game, which you can sort of see in stuff like Last of Us and the new God of War, where a lot of games are about kind of becoming a father figure now. And that's mostly because the average gamer age is apparently like 35. I don't really buy that, and I don't know how they took it, especially since I was reading a thing that apparently said like in the mid-2000s it was like 28. So I'm a little skeptical. But the point is, there's much more of a bigger market for like an older demographic in games. So there's a lot of games about being a father now, because older men generally are generally thinking about that, in a lot of cases anyway. Not older as in like 50s. We're talking like, you hit your 30. A lot of guys hit their 30s and they're like, oh, shut up, kid. Or, like I've even been hearing it from some of my pals, and we're only in our early 20s. So this game kind of has that. Artemy had a paternal aspect to his character in Patho 1, but it's definitely been bumped up here, as you'll see. You're being hunted. You'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. Just so happens that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town. Then why does fucking Grief sell bullets? Peaceful, my ass. And it just so happens that I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though. Where'd you get it? Our storekeeper has his way of finding curios. He orders them from the big world to be delivered by train on Big Vlad's behalf. That's alright, the master can take it. Our storekeeper. Oh, so grief probably gets them imported from it. Oh, right. It's alright, then that's good. Bad grief. Well, I'm not surprised. Right, that makes sense. So they get bullets because grief imports them basically for the hell of it. Forget it. So are you interested in the deal? How much for the revolver? 3,000. Are you nuts? I don't have that sort of money. I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with something else. Someone else. God, I am losing my ability to speak. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Store must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it for now, I understand, but business is business. Inheritance. Suspect I'll have a hard time obtaining it. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants of the Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them. Fine, I'll be back tomorrow, or maybe even today. Fucking shit cunt. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. How did these guys... We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the Guzzle, the tributaries of the Gorkon, our kind river. But it'll still cost you fingernails. There's no other way. Why? The Gorkon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails that we can always return. I see. I like he just... I hope we get explanation for that in other playthroughs. I mean, that's kind of the problem with... Well, one of the problems with this game is a lot of the weirder stuff you can kind of say to yourself, is this going to be explained later? But on the other hand, the first game was a lot like that. Like there was a lot of stuff left ambiguous, partly due to the death. Oh. Am I going to have to censor those for YouTube? Ah, well. Stand still, Yagachin. Can you hear it? Some sort of grumbling or groaning? I do. Come closer. Stand in front of me and wait. Wait for what? The earth is breathing. Listen to it. Stand still and listen. The earth, our mother Bodo, is in pain. Sopron Yataral. Reveal her vein and she will reward you. Embrace you. Return your mother's embrace. Alright, I'm standing still. See, if you come up here, this is a nice little mechanic. See, if you hear that grumbling in the background, let's stand still. Nature shall open herself to your bounty. Yamad Berche Yachachin. He who knows how to dissect people can dissect earth. Seantata Emshin. Now partake of my blood. Let my blood feed the earth. What for? Everyone knows how it works. You quench earth's thirst with blood. You reap its harvest. Try it. Yamar Berche Bachasan boy. Oh, Basagan. Fuck. Okay, no. I cannot get annoyed at myself for not reading a fictional fucking language properly. It's cool language, though. It's not like, say, the dragon language in Skyrim or something either. Like, this actually has where, it's just English, but with, like, the words change. Like, this is proper... It's not... There's a structure to it. Like, it's not... This isn't Tolkien. Like, they haven't worked out an entire step language or anything, but it's just a nice touch. My inventory's getting a bit full, but... Watch the herbs grow. Listen to them sing. You'll find them by the song, by the sound. Mother Bodo reveals herself to the generous. Come back tomorrow, Kiara. Feed her more blood. Reap more herbs. Bayarte, Basahan. Is it Basahan? I wonder how you pronounce it. Is it Basagan or Basahan? Who knows? And we actually get a bit of clarification as to what that word means later on. Also, sorry if there's any interference. I'm kind of adjusting. I've got the mic literally stuffed into my hoodie because it's a piece of shit that I can't... it's just got shit range. You can't detect anything. Ugh. Hi.
It's time to hop on.
How long has it been? 7 years?
Gun jackhammer my death grip, bloodshot semi-chub with my roided doomfist.
So sorry.
Again.
I love her. Less. It's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. Why are you giving me that look? You smell like blood. That's... No, actually. Everyone does. Trust me, I'm a surgeon. We share the same pain now. Siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers, now that they're both gone. Yours killed this morning, mine this past spring, after the battle at the fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I'm sorry, I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. He must have been killed in action then. Forget it, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you back? Father sent me a letter, 2 weeks ago now, a disturbing letter, where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. And what will you do now? I'll find the killer, of course. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run chasing around some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? Thank you. I wouldn't mind a bite or two.
Just take whatever you need. There must be something in the cabinet in the hall.
Should I sleep upstairs? That's where the guest rooms used to be, anyway, when we were kids.
No, don't go upstairs.
It's all locked. Ever since Father died, I don't go up there. Use this bed instead. Lara, what's wrong? Why won't you look at me?
Don't. Not now.
Go and eat. You know it's September, don't you? Do you even remember what autumn's like here? You must eat, even if portions are small, or else you'll become feeble. Your father taught us this.
I know. Must I remind you that you need more sleep than usual? It's September. The steppe cools, the twilight blooms. Have you forgotten?
When did you last sleep? Stop shouting. I know more about... Nah, actually. You're right. I haven't slept in a while, although I did take a nap while I travelled. Can't you spare an hour or 5? Yes, time is precious, so what? The worst is over. Are you afraid things might worsen still? They won't. Your father's killer won't flee, until the next train at least. Thank you, Lara. Although, I can't shake the feeling something's not right. I know, honestly, I've had people treat me like that. Like, you know, like they care about you, but it's kind of beneath this layer of, like, anger. And it's not anger at you. You don't know what it is, but it's something. Oh my. Did I just get a little stabberoonie? Fuck off, Rusty Scalpel. I'll be able to get a clean one tomorrow anyway. I think anyway. For now, hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind watching me. Hope you don't mind watching me tidy up my inventory a bit here. I'm just making sure that I can fit all this shit. Although, right, I'll clear out a 3x3. Oh yeah, this is a fun little trick actually. If you want to play this game, right? Inventory management. So long as there's space, a thing will automatically fill it. And Keely, you can use a thing while it's not in your inventory. No, while it's in your inventory, but you haven't actually like. Well, you just saw what it did. Put it in an inventory, then hit eat, or well, use. But use means eat. I love. Anyway, yeah, exhaustion's pretty high, so I'll just and there's nothing left to do. Nothing important anyway, so I might as well have a nice kip. My name was Jacob Sterk, worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy, brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed. With my own knife, no less. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Should have been like, I'm sorry. I was called Kirk. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station, so we lay in ambush. The train came. Man got off. Get him, boys! I cried. That was stupid of me. Killer would be getting on, not off. I'm sorry. They called me Bertie, short for Bertrand. Well, that's one of the kinder nicknames. Bertie was fine. The name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't really know what I was doing there. Figured I just went along with the herd. I'm sorry, Bertrand. Imagine having that stare about you at night. I have like fever dreams of that kind of shit. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fate yet. Or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. If I could only fix it. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time. And when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him. That's your fate. He asked us, once more? So we let him try once more, with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again then? I don't remember and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Burach. It's immutable. I'll still try. Me, you shit guts. Oh, you can't crack. Fuck, I was gonna teabag him. That was gonna be so fucking funny. See? You're a man of fate, Burak. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus? Yeah, I've read about him. Listen, I know what he means, like by trying to defy a prophecy, you'll end up fulfilling it, but, there's. I think we all know what Oedipus is more known for these days, without wishing to be too edgy. What the
A female girl.
Okay, I've been told to look for a thief. That's supposed to happen when you wake up.
Quite the sleeper, human.
I need to rest.
Exactly. You'll sleep your whole life away if you're not careful. Time and tide carry tarry for no man, remember?
Quality proverb. Life is a dream.
While you dream the town lives, someone out there waits for you this very moment. Perhaps they wait in vain. Is my hint clear? Don't be surprised if you wake up and find every train's left the station.
I'm not easily shaken, little critter, so here I am talking to you like all this is normal. What am I supposed to... Fuck me. I was hoping that was going to be really cinematic. Like I was hoping I would get like a film shot where like it fades out as it looks at the fucking like crows flying about. But no, I have to just walk a little bit to hit the specific trigger. Honestly, now I feel like a dick. Interesting art.
Got any ideas where she keeps bread? Shelves are empty.
Hi, thief.
Says a ripper.
Sort of. I'm a surgeon.
Do you believe in divination, Burak?
No, I don't.
Well, that makes things harder, because you're going to do something awful, and I could have saved you the disgrace. But I guess you'd rather stay gloomy, self-centered, and bullheaded. Am I right?
I'm going to disgrace myself?
You'll spill a ton of blood, Burak. Tremendous amounts. A river of blood. Family blood. Beloved blood. You will drown this town in blood, and soon. Unless you trust me.
So a bite of toast and you wave your hands and fix everything?
Or do you take coin? Listen to me. You need to leave town. Now. If you must stay, lay low, do nothing. The less you do, the less grief you'll bring to those around you. Abandon your schemes. I'll handle it on my own. It'll be glorious, you'll see.
You're good at chin music, I'll give you that, but your actual words are bullshit.
Your life lessons will prove me right, but heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it with blood.
Not buying it, and I think you should get going. The mistress of the house is getting anxious.
Have you thought about what I told you?
I did.
No. I had this strange dream. Was it your doing? No? Yours.
Ugh, what's wrong with me? It's just a bad dream.
It was prophetic. No doubt about that.
Nothing's doubtless. You know what's annoying me, actually? I think I know what that represents, and it honestly took me way longer than it fucking should have. It's in the shape of something important that we've seen already.
So what was it?
Some beggar, I think. Broke into your house. She's babbling nonsense. Should I toss her out?
Don't. If she's already here, let her be. Maybe she's hiding from the violent mob. I'll check on her later. Provide some care, if needed.
She could use that. Oh wait, she's got something to say.
Things still look bad for you, cub, but I managed to help a little.
What'd you do?
They'll come to their senses soon. You know how mobs work. I explained to the right folks you had nothing to do with Isidore's death. Women mostly. They'll spread the news quick. You're in the flank at least. With Shine and Backbone, you'll be safer.
They'll come to their senses, but I'll forever be suspected of patricide.
That's up to you, cub.
Is it?
You were gone for 6 years? You're an outsider now, and you came back on the wrong side. Maybe you didn't kill Isidore, but you killed someone, right? Didn't even need to see the blood. Your butcher's eyes told me everything. With that 1,000-yard stare.
It was kill or be killed. You'd rather see me dead?
You'll have to start over, cub. Although, maybe not entirely. The kin must be eager to see you. With Isidore gone, someone has to take his place. Not just for your step people, but for us all.
Thank you, Grapple, for everything.
The clinking of dice can be heard here.
You alright, lads? It's a fucking weird, like, fucking penguin run.
Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you.
No, I'm not doing that voice.
Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Burak. Will you have me now?
You mistook me for someone else, Basagan.
Don't you remember me, couple? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words. So, will you have me now?
You're her bride. We can't have a relationship.
Your hands are so heavy. Shh, don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear. It's no good. The tears in this dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs.
I'm not touching you.
So, will you have me now? Will we be joined forever?
But who are you?
Fine, I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am, Kulbun. Or else there'll be trouble.
Don't worry. Fuck off, I'm talking to these creepy mimes. You're too quick, kind sir. Your pace ahead of schedule like a man possessed. Let's see, the next event of consequence set to come into your life tonight. Later. So what now? I guess I could get some sleep.
Why sleep? So much to do, so little time. If you can find an hour to spare, then make the most you can of your precious time. For bitter fate demands that you prepare. Explore the town and fill your pockets. Quick, your time is short, and no one knows what tide tomorrow brings.
Oh, I know, an ill tide. Yeah, still not doing. There's something I'm waiting on that hasn't happened yet, so probably just gonna save and then sleep another couple hours. This is going well though. I just hope the record doesn't fuck up. I mean, the fact that I'm kind of hoping it's probably jinxed it, but you never know. Sometimes life can. To quote Total Drama Island, sometimes the universe just hands you a freebie. I think it's 6 we get off, but yeah, so. Yeah, see, this kind of annoys me because the game tells me, "Oh, go do other stuff," but you can't really when everyone hates you in the other districts. Ugh. See, I know where to go, but I'm waiting for the thing to tell me to go there. But I could just tear arse across town, just for fuck it. It's more interesting that way. Let's see. So I'm going to be fine here. Going to be fine in the backbone. Okay, so the only hated district I need to go through is the gut, thankfully. Which, it's not great, but I can get through it at least. You right, mate? See, there's normally somebody that runs up to you and tells you like where you need to go next for what I'm doing. So I'll admit I'm being a cheating bastard by using my pre-knowledge of the game. I do kind of wonder how my knowledge of this playthrough will affect the other two. I mean, because Dankowski's playthrough in 1 and Burak's, they went different places certainly, but the economy changed the same way. Certain things, like events happen the same order. I'd imagine it'll go the same way, but maybe certain events. I remember Mr. Yeah, I'm not going in there. I'm not a fucking idiot. Okay, just get some water in me to avoid having not enough stamina, because I'm going to need to tear arse the moment I get through that gate. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the economy and stuff will be the same when they release Stankovsky's playthrough, but I'm just thinking, because Clara's playthrough was built on, not so much gameplay-wise, but story-wise, on having, like, foreknowledge of how the game is going to play out. Yep. Fuck off! Okay, I actually got out of that relatively lightly. Like, a lot of people have a lot of issue with the combat, because you can literally just get, like, caught on the side. And I have died a few times by just getting ganged. Like, three guys trying to run past them. Fuck! Fuck! Fucking! This was a bad move. This was a very bad move. Grief, please help. Griff, please. Please, Mr. Griefy Grooves. Why did he stop? Fuck. Ugh. Listen. In this world, it's milk or be milked. And the delicious, fine, uddery titties of Mother Bodo demand that I nick all your shit. Thank you. Don't need that anyway. To be honest, I didn't even really need anything. That was just fucking cold-blooded murder. I'm a bastard. Ugh, I'm just waiting to be able to go to Vlad, to be honest, because I'm hoping that the record doesn't overrun. I think it'll be fine, but I don't know how big file sizes OBS makes, or whether my setup's working. And I put, let me check actually, almost 2 hours into this current session, so which hopefully means that, you know, what's the word? I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, this is kind of an exploit, which I don't really want to teach people, but I've kind of already shown it. Basically, because your reputation's so low, but this, like, plot events can like bring it up again. You can basically game a lot of. You can get a lot of resources very early on, just by being an absolute murdering bastard, and just, you know, because reputation goes up all the same. Because, you know, maybe that's kind of a statement on Artemy's sort of way of thinking about this situation. But, you know, damned if I do, damned if I don't. So might as well just get what I need to survive. What the fuck? Wonder why he didn't attack me. Maybe something to do with him sitting on the bench. You know what, fuck it, I'll go see Sabarov, because if you go to his, something happens that gets you... I'm sorry about the fucking demonic... What? What the... Wait, what? People are leaving me alone? I thought it was hated here. Okay, there's a guard there. Okay, good, okay, oh shit! Shit! Don't give it up. Don't say it hurts. 'Cause there's nothing like this feeling, baby. Sorry, unwelcome. Fuck off. He was coming right for me. You saw it. But yeah, I was getting So when this game first came out, Dedicated, the album by Carly Rae Jepsen, had just come out. So I was listening to it around the same time. So I was literally just sitting in front of my telly, just blasting that album. So just whenever I'm fighting somebody, I just get, 'cause there's nothing like this feeling, baby, now that I've found you. God, that was terrible. I'm sorry, I will never sing again. You're one of Olginski's men now, right? Big Vlad said anyone who touched you will be in for a world of hurt. What the hell? It's unwise to get in his way. Boost is a powerful patron. Don't let him down. I'll stay on my toes. Toes. Right. Oh. Okay, I think that means that I can go to Big Vlad now. I guess I need to talk to that woman to trigger it. My bad. Oh god, I hope you guys can't hear me breathing on the mic. Ugh. Well, I suppose that's the beauty of a test run, or if this is perfectly executed, just a nice day one. Oh, that rhymed. Never even thought about that. Fucking move, fucking move, fucking move, fucking move. Is she gonna attack? No, because he came from the other district. I wonder how... I'm not an expert on programming or anything, but I'm curious how this works. What you looking at? Get lost. We got him first. Who is he? Don't you see? Burak the turncoat is their son himself. Have you lost your mind? He has nothing to do with this. Yes, he does. Don't tell him he did it. Right, well, be careful not to take us all too... Fuck! Shit! Big damn hero Artemy Burak got a guy killed and now two of the others, and probably that guy that just came from the corner are now after him. Fuck. Swear. Artemi Burak should like run for the Benny Hill show. That familiar old face. You know, I remember what your esteemed father looked like when he was young. I am, after all, only 15 years younger. He was a very decent person. He had a real spine. Best lad, I'm honoured. Welcome home, my dear boy. Welcome home. The reception was rather lukewarm, though, wasn't it? It's fine. I expected this. I'm getting reports you're a villain, my boy. A murderous villain. My people are upset that they couldn't do you in. They're an ugly mob, aren't they? So small-minded. Animals, beasts, swine. At least you slipped away. Perhaps I should stand up for you? That'd be useful. Can you really? My power is immense, boy. Have you forgotten? Everything you see here is mine. The whole bull enterprise, the abattoir, the factory, the warehouses, the station. The town's veins are my reins. Its meat and bones, my throne. I am the master, and I expect to be obeyed. I haven't forgotten, boss, believe me, and I'm not the only one who remembers. I'm basically playing Artemi here, just sort of sucking up to Big Vlad because you don't want to get kicked in by the Oginskis. At least, take my advice. I'm always eager to help Isidore's son. Stay here a while. Don't go out. My house is big, plenty of space. If you need anything, just call the servants. Thanks, I'll consider it. Yeah, see, so he spreads stuff, so I'm okay now. Stop running around, my boy. No need for you to leave. I won't chain you up, but believe me, out there you'll just make a mess. Where's my father? I need to see his body. Well, he might have been put in the ground already. Your people never linger long with the rites of death. They bury the diseased immediately. Like a seed, yes? And if you take too long, a seed won't sprout. Where do you bury my people these days? In the new cemetery? There's no such thing as your people anymore. Yours, ours, we're all just people. What's past is past, so we're all buried together. Your rites are still different, though. Your kind must be buried in the morning, yes? Yes. Listen, are you planning to avenge your father? Why do you ask? Cain is eager to condemn someone. Saburov to execute. However, I'll make sure we find the right person. Yes, the right one. The right one is the one who killed him. It's not that hard. You're probably off to a pub now, to drink to your father's memory. The Twirine poison flows wide in the broken heart. Mr. Madden runs a good business, while I allow it. A pub? Yeah, perhaps. Beat staying here. Okay, so basically, thankfully, the town's big rich man has... Did he leave that for me, or did I just nick his shit? Who cares, he's a rich cunt. But, yeah. Just basically Big Dick in the town who owns everything just said, "Don't lay a hand on that boy's head." I was loving that, actually. There's a YouTube compilation called Robbie Rotten Being Iconic for 11 minutes, and I would highly recommend it, because there's just a bit where he goes, I forget his name, like the mayor of the town, he's kidnapped him, and the mayor's wife's just down the line, just go, like on the phone to him, just to Robbie, just going, "You better not harm a single hair on his head." And he just goes, "But he hasn't got a single hair on his head." It's the funniest shit. Or no, I love Robbie Rotten. A common opinion, I'm aware. I've actually spent some time working on my impression. I don't know if it's any good, but I've got the inflections down at least. It's like, I'm Robbie Rotten, from the town of Gorkin. I'm here to solve the plague. Sportaflop developed a panacea. Actually, no, it's kind of turned into more like WWE announcer, I think. Bollocks. Oh well. It's harder to do in a controlled environment like this. I'm better doing it on the street. There's like a 20-minute video my flatmate took of me just saying various things. It's fun. Jesus, it's nearly 3 a.m. here. I better go to bed soon. after this episode and maybe doing some editing to get it up at least. Get it up. What a face. Loves his face. Appearances and everything. Rabbles out. I'm trying to think of a voice for him because I'm trying to make him sort of. This is Andres, who's quite excitable. The rabble's out of control. At least they looked human before. Did you hear about the stabbings? There's people with knives on the streets now, brother. It's impossible. Stabbings don't happen here. I mean, I'm quite an arse with a knife myself, but that's different. Everyone knows I obey no law. These people, there's no wholesome fear left in them. Knifing is taboo around here. That's why I love this town. But you know the tricks of the trade, don't you? I can tell by your hand. I'm a sergeant. It's part of my job. You're a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man too. We can reach an understanding if you behave yourself in my establishment. Those people with knives, are they still trying to avenge Burak? I don't even care. I don't even care. If they come here, they'll regret it. He who lives by the knife dies by the knife. Such people are outlaws. Killing them incurs no punishment, only gratitude. Judge Kane said so. That's fair. Only a butcher has the right to cut flesh. There's a gleam of goodness in your eyes, my friend. Drink with me. Alright. Everyone says Twirine brightens the senses, but I think that's only true of hearing. Vision. No, you won't see anything new. It isn't absinthe. No smells either. This place reeks of herbs as it is. Hearing, though. What about hearing? Just drink, and you'll hear how the town sounds. You'll hear who's calling you and from where. You'll hear a murmur from afar. Perhaps from across the Gorgon, or perhaps from across the Styx itself. Drink to my health, friend. This is excellent Twirine. No such thing as bad Twirine. I can afford this kind of joy. So what do? I was once an architect. Now I'm just a shadow of an architect. Thanks for the drink, friend. My name's Pierre. I'm the rock upon which is built the stairway to tomorrow. To the day when man lifts himself from the earth and overcomes its burden. I am that rock, and I have already built the first step of the stairway, for I am a true architect. And I'm Artemi Burak. Let's drink to my father's memory. A good man. Drink, Burak. Drink your Twirine. Listen to the world. Listen to the roar of the terrible earth. Listen to the ringing of the sky. Listen to the town opening for you. You'll find out where people wait for you, or whispering about you right now. It's been proven to work. Thank you for the valuable gift. I'll return the favour if I get a chance. Oh, he gave me 2 bottles. Fucking Peter. A friend of mine drew a really good picture. If I make this public, I'll link it in the description. But it's fucking amazing with Peter here. Bountiful harvest? What? Oh, I thought you were a herbalist. Here to sell herbs. Do you buy Twire? Oh, we're not interested in Twire, just Ashen Swish, Swevery, and White Whip are all, of course, more rare, so more expensive. You value time, huh? We've only got 2 weeks until September ends. So no, I said I was going to stop singing. Fuck me. We're now in the golden time of harvest. We need to stock up for the whole year ahead. How much do you pay? It's different every day. Depends on what we're currently brewing. Some brews may cost. Some herbs may cost triple sometimes. I'll keep it in mind. Today the special offer is Black Twire, my favourite. I don't think I have any Black Twire. No, I've only got Brown and Blood. 50, 120. We're pretty. Oh, Jesus, we've got 4 bits of toast. I'm saving one for tomorrow because let's just say we need to repay kindness in kind, but well, okay, so that counts me. Don't fucking care. Someone's selling a revolver. That's that. Okay, so we're reaching the end point. I'm just gonna go to because we've done everything for today. It's currently 8:30 in game. So I'll probably head back to Vlad's, have a kip. Alright, seems the Burak prophecy is true, huh? Each Burak will spell a river of blood, or drown the town in blood maybe. The wording varies. So it goes. So much death. Burak, you mean Isidore? Of course, he may not have spilled himself, but it's all happening because of him, just as the prophecy foretold. Bullshit. Old wives' tales. But yeah, so we're... Oh. Everyone's losing their minds. Hell, they'll start looking for ghosts and bogeymen now. Shavmax don't exist. Just that damn Twire blow making our heads swim. Agreed. Sometimes I try and go down the longer dialogue trees, but all she says when you ask, who started them, she goes, "Who fucking knows? It's a rumor. Nobody knows where they come from," which is true. I'm annoyed now. I wish I'd known the name of uh, the record company that published the Fleetwood Mac album Rumors. Could have made a good joke there. Is this your money, sir? I think you dropped your purse. Is this some kind of test of character? Save money, sir. You'll need it yet. An optimist, I see. Alas, today is not the day for commerce. Suspicious folk from out of town are outlawed. But there's also a shop that deals in stolen loot, stood among the warehouses, trading with all sorts, no regard for reputation. So you may find a use for money yet. You think so? Should you restore your reputation, sir, would you then wish to seek its ruining you with theft and robbery? No, of course you wouldn't. But trust and trade, for coins cannot recall from whence they came. Thanks, Man in Black. Listen here, you fucking dafty. You ever heard of a thing called money laundering? If money didn't remember where the fuck it came from, like, we wouldn't have that term. Ugh, honestly. Yeah, the shady shop's very useful. Without wishing to spoil, the economy can be a bit of a pain in the arse, but that shop's a nice. It fluctuates in similar ways to the other shops, but it's always a good backup for certain things. Alright, buddy? Just Jesus, you stab one fucking guard and suddenly everyone's trustful. I guess I was wrong there. I think the game actually does keep track of what you've done, which I guess makes sense. I think it was maybe Pathologic 1 that was the case. So, yeah. I can't remember how your reputation works in Patho 1 with Barat. Like, I know it's nothing and everyone tries to get the fuck out of you on day 1, but I can't remember if it gets restored to half or full. It's not really important, I know, but I just worry about stupid stuff like that, I guess. Vlad's gone. It's currently 8:30, 10 to 9. So we will sleep for 3 hours. Karen's looking good. Oh yeah, I'm not going to bother to explain statistics because you'll just see me... well, I'll explain the more nuanced ones as time goes... Oh! Actually, fucking I can't be arsed. Hoist by my own petard and I can't be fucked to go back and fix it. The day's over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed, but sleep is not the only option. Certain events unfold at night. A new pantomime is being rehearsed at the theatre. I might actually put on subtitles here because I'm not sure if the game's recording the plays, and they're probably the most interesting part of the game. No, sorry, I'm not sure if my capture is getting the dialogue. Is it audio? There we go. There we go. One thing I'm doing differently actually is I'm playing with the English dub, which people do, but most of the versions I've seen seem to use the Russian dub, most notably Somatol, somebody I know. So yeah, I'd say I know Somatol to a degree. Somatol's video on it. I mean, I'm making this for a Discord in that circle, so you know. Oh, not good. But yeah, the point I'm getting at is most games I've seen use that. You're a brave soul, as befits our son, of course. It takes courage to claim your name today. I would never renounce my father. I have nothing to be ashamed of. You're a true hero, not because you defended me, but because you don't fear the truth. You can be trusted. Thanks. Oh! Was that the guy? Shit, I thought he died. So you're back, huh? Here, let me fix that elbow. Hold still. I don't fucking care that there's no benefit to doing that. You know? Dude got held up. I mean, not exactly because of me, but, you know, by guys looking for me. So, I feel I owe him a certain level of... trying to think of the word. Care, I guess? I mean, I'm a doctor after all, you know. Then again, I know the Hippocratic Oath, you know, do no harm, but is there a part where you have to help all the time? I mean, that sounds a bit dickish, but you know, there can be times where maybe you don't have the skill, you feel, to heal somebody. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, I love this bit. Right, sorry, I'm just going to deal with these annoying meters. Because I don't want it to get in the way of the play. Yeah, I might get a bit closer here and there. You know, somehow I feel like there's a bit of a fourth wall issue, considering I'm standing next to a clone of me, and he just, talked to the theater director who I haven't met in this story yet. I've only met, another. Fuck. You're right. Fuck. Oh, right, Scar. Okay, good. Trust me, you. There's badgins out at night. Not too many yet. They start swarming the place after a couple of days, but you get one or two at this point. Okay, so that's us. That was the play. So I'm just going to head back to Vlad's, save. Oh yeah, deal with the dead item shop as well. Ah, my fellow traveller. I suspect this is not the last time we chat. I recognize you. So you're a merchant. I dabble in buying and selling, but I have no use for coins, though I often find I have two to rub together. I collect things. Things that are old, broken, discarded. Dead items. Memories, husks, and husks of memories. Traces, as I call them. So you're a rag and bone man. It's good work. When rag and bone man does the rounds, no door stays shut. Who keeps useless junk? Everyone's happy to see me. Everyone trusts me. It makes for a peaceful harvest. Aren't you afraid of being out at night? I only work nights. It's a ripe time. Does it frighten me? No. Nor should it frighten you. The town changes each night, turns into a different place to explore. What was open during the day closes, and what was closed opens. Happy to make your acquaintance. You'll get a lot of traces from me, I'm sure. Alright, so what have I got? I've got some broken ampules, a scrap name. Well, first, what's he got? Milk, twiring bullets, no, fuck off, cunt. See, what's he got? Take that, take that. These are good at the dead item shop, which basically breaks the game. Well, not breaks, but I really ignored the dead item shop in my first playthrough because I didn't know what you could sell to it. But trust me, look into it. I mean, granted, I wouldn't recommend watching a Let's Play if you don't want the game spoiled. I'm hoping this is just a general. I guess you want to see day one and at least get an idea, but I don't know. I'm hoping this will. Again, I'm only speaking this in the context that it's public, so for now, it'll just be on Discord. But who knows? Maybe I won't bother. Maybe episode 2 will just follow on from this. We shall find out next time on the magical step adventures of Artemi Burach. I'm some fuckwit, and this was a pleasure sitting with you to record this. Good night, my friend. Oh shit, I got to turn off the record. Fuck.